PVZ. Very interesting.
All right, looks like we're set. Mikey, can you keep the chat open and let me know if people are saying things? Because I have too many things open on my screen right now.
Which one? The member chat?
The Eagle, no, the Twitch chat.
Oh,
It's just my name with 5 5s.
yeah, I know. I wish, but
Your
like,
computer can't handle too many things at once.
no, I don't have my laptop, or
All
I
right,
would.
that's fine. I can do it later. All right, let's get this party started. In the top right-hand corner from War, it is Arcane, and his opponent from the Risen community, it is GOW Master. All right, we saw a pretty sick Baneling bust from GOW Master in the last game, and we have not seen Arcane play at all yet. So far it's been, the score is currently 4-2 for those of you just tuning in, and we are on Catalina, and it is a 3-player map. What are your thoughts on this map?
Oh, I love this map as from both sides of the matchup. Really, I mean, it's so like big and open for like Zerg. You can make it like a little playground for you. And then Protoss, it's easy to secure your third because I mean you can put it in that triangle effect, or you can have it a little branched out, so you can have like your army just flat in the middle. No one can really touch your first 3 bases.
I prefer the one along the perimeter. Unless, I mean, if you're attacking forward, it does make sense. Like if you've got a bunch, like a strong, like Robo army or something in between where these 2 bases are, it makes sense to take that higher one. But it's just hard because if you've got a Colossus that needs to walk from your main, it needs to go down to the natural, through this little crevice, and then back up to your third. It can't go through this huge freaking ledge.
Actually, it can go through those 2 mineral lines, like that mineral line, like right in the middle of them.
It can go from the
what you
main
have
to the
selected, those 2 minerals that you have. No, the other 2.
Oh, over here.
No, down.
Those?
Yeah.
They can go down there?
Yeah, the one next to it, to a little bit to the left. Those 2 minerals that like have a little gap in it. It can go right through there. That's enough space.
I think it's a
Yeah,
height
right
issue. I thought it was a double drop, but it
No,
might.
it can go through.
Maybe it is a single drop.
I've done it.
Okay.
I've done it before.
Well, my bad. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah. Well,
So,
it's all right.
moving on.
We're all human, right?
It happens. All right,
Ooh,
Protoss.
this looks like some one-base play Zerg, though.
Yeah, it's interesting because Protoss like pylon blocked, but he went spawning pool, and so now there's Zerglings to kill the pylon. So I'm not sure how I feel about the pylon. It feels like 100 minerals that delays a natural that was going to be delayed anyway, because he's going to have speed.
I don't think the natural is going to come up anyways.
You think he's just going to straight bust through?
I think he just did it safe. Like, what if as soon as I leave, the Zerg drops his natural? I want to delay it as long as I can.
Right. Well,
but I don't know how I don't think it was worth it in my opinion, but in his mindset, he probably thought it was. But the Zerg's going to do a Baneling bust and blow up the Protoss, which is really good for what the Protoss did, doing a Forge Fast expand. Actually, the Zerg could just run right by. There's no probe, no zealot.
He doesn't have anything to block it yet, but I mean, the cannon is annoying, but with small number of Zerglings, but he's got 12 on the way. And
he's
kind of he's thinking about blocking.
There's no probe there or zealot to block the way.
So I mean, we are gonna have a fast game here, one way or another.
Yeah, well,
probe sees some things.
Fast game, but it could turn out to a real fast.
Banelings are already morphing in on the. He could just go through. But the pylon that's coming down right now is kind of important. Those 2 pylons will die, right?
Yeah, most likely with the Baneling
with that many Banelings.
Yeah, with the Baneling splash.
Those 2 pylons will die.
He wants. Yep.
And almost the cannon. So if he gets the Zerglings in time, he was slow on the Zerglings.
No, target fire the one that's building. Target that's already built. It's already weakened. No, you could have broke through. Oh. He's gonna make more Banelings.
So
If he was a
Another
little
pylon.
bit faster on his reaction
Yeah,
with bringing
if he.
in the Zerglings, if they would have went at the same time as the Banelings,
I
like just a
agree.
little bit behind, would have the
Or
Protoss would have had a hard time.
he had
See,
him on
here's
the.
Mothership Core.
He had
She's
them
going
on
to
the.
do a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is, and it looks like he could hold this. Oh my gosh, Hero Probe! Oh my gosh, the Hero Pylon!
The Probe sacrifices his
Oh
life.
my god, he's on
Oh
hold
my
position.
gosh. And the Mothership Core, he's pretty much delaying just for an overcharge. He's trying to delay as much as he can to get an overcharge.
And he's gonna get it. Those Zerglings are gonna die.
Yeah, the Zerg's gonna have to go back in macro or make a bunch more Banelings, which
This is neither situation's
I think
good.
macroing would be better choice. Yeah.
Neither situation is good.
I guess his best bet, if he wants to try and Baneling bust, is trying to kill that forge so no more cannons can come up, and it's a bigger, wide open area broken, so it's harder to seal it off.
Yeah, and if he kills the forge, there is that left part. He could go into the main with the Zerglings and avoid those cannons, but
The double Stargate's coming up.
He
and
doesn't
he can
have-
see a Stargate coming up right now, and
like
he should know this should be over.
in the last game, he had a gold base behind this, which was a lot more
Yeah, you
aggressive.
could supply more Zerglings.
like.
with
So
these.
even if you fail your first Baneling push, then you could still follow up. But here, it's a lot harder. Ooh, and the Photon Overcharge is activated. Okay, so all that stuff dies, but all the Banelings die, and he's still Photon Overcharged. And he can't
Look at
get
that,
in.
and the gateways are up.
And the gateways
he's
are
not
up.
gonna get in.
And he's never gonna get in. And how is he
No.
gonna get AA? Like he'll have a queen, but like
Queen and spores. He doesn't have the economy that really makes spores.
no, he's pretty much committed himself to this. I mean, he's killing this. Just looking, Zerg has lost twice. What? Okay, explain to me how the Banelings work in the unit's loss tab. If you kill a Baneling, it counts as a unit loss. But if it blows itself up, it does not count against the Zerglings, the Zerg player.
I thought it did.
That's my understanding was that it doesn't.
I thought it did, but okay.
Which I don't know. Last cast, the other co-caster said that, and it was like, yeah, I guess.
I guess not.
I guess that could be deceiving.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's
I never
actually.
knew that.
Because then the Zerg player actually has lost more because those units are no longer in existence. And the two
And
Void
here comes
Rays
the two
and the
Void Rays
Mothership Core and
that will easily take on a spore, all day long.
and he's chronoing out more Void Rays. He doesn't have to. Why is he killing his forge?
To get out.
No.
I think he's gonna try to either drop a proxy pylon or expand.
I understand the forward pylon idea, but he's got two gates and these
He's
Void
no
Rays
gate, and the Void Rays should be engaging.
just
this
kill.
war.
They're gonna.
They should just engage it. Really, they have enough to engage it with that
They do.
prismatic. As soon
He's
as the
actually gonna take out
prismatic's
the
over-
main, but
Yeah.
and a little
I
bit of
mean, look at the
micro. A little bit of
Yeah,
micro there, and he's gonna get the main, and then he's and another more Void Rays are just gonna keep streaming in, and I think he's gonna have to tap out.
I mean, he should
It's
try and go for the spore though, really, or the spawning pool, not the spore. Wow.
yeah, he should
Oh,
pick up that
the
spawning pool while
so
he's
you
there.
just-
There was
I don't
no.
care what kind of stage of game it is. You lose your spawning pool. It's annoying as can be just to rebuild it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not much, but
It takes time,
annoying.
and that's time you
Yeah.
can't be building Zerglings, and like
you can't build queens, zerglings, static
Oh.
defense. It's a good building to snipe. Just overall, at any stage of the game,
mhm.
it's just to snipe the spawning pool.
But now we're looking at a 3-base toss versus a 1-base Zerg. Well, technically 2 right now, but I mean it'll soon be a 3-base toss. Versus
Yeah. And then the fleet
1.5.
beacon's already up, and Protoss is going air armor.
air heavy, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
he's
mean,
got let's do a Void Ray count. 6 Void Rays.
Yeah, it's 6 and a mothership core.
6 and a
Like,
Mothership Core, so he could always
and 2
recall
carriers
out.
coming.
Oh,
Carrier head.
that's just being mean.
Arrived.
Because what
Yeah,
shoots
the
up
Zerg
literally?
has,
Like, what does he have
really
that shoots
no
up?
air.
3 queens and 1, 2, 3 spores. 4 spores.
He has 3 queens,
Uh,
not 2. One,
Well,
two, three.
okay, but one of them's going back to the main. So, but like, yeah, I guess he has 3 queens. But still, that many voids is gonna kill it. And
Oh yeah,
this third
easily.
is never gonna happen.
No, it's. Let's hope he can get a cancel.
He does
No.
get a cancel.
Oh, he does. Good.
He does get the cancel, and he picks off the. Well, of course he picks off the probe, but.
Poor drone. I don't think I like the effort of trying to like build spores. The A for effort.
A for effort. It's just not gonna work though.
And then he's microing his mothership core back. Like he's not gonna
He's
die.
playing well.
Yeah, he's
this...
just playing with them really now. Like
Oh.
he has enough to take on that all.
Why did he recalled? I think it's partially like he's playing in a clan war. He's playing carefully. You know, he wants to make sure he doesn't throw away a one game, basically. And he's got 9 on gases. He's just in a fleet beacon, and he should continue with the air upgrades. But I'm not really. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot to do here.
Zerg can't really do much. Like he can't get a layer out to get Hydralisk or a Spire up.
No.
To be able to do something.
And even spores aren't going to be enough.
No, spores, Void Rays do too much damage when they activate that prismatic.
At this point, he needs like 1,000,000 mutas and some corruptors to target fire the carriers. But like, he just doesn't have the economy for that, and he can just kill this. Kill the spores.
Yeah, with the prismatic alignment, Void Rays do 17 damage to armored units with the +1 attack rate.
Wow.
Every 0.5 seconds. Like that's a
we
lot.
saw a GG called. Yeah.
Counterattack at the end.
Okay, I was wondering.
It was just too much. He had no economy. He put too much into that all in, and it didn't work.
Okay. So we need Skipper now. He is ready. And then the last match. Hold on, I need to get rid of. GOW. Right? Yeah, Arcane stays. You stay. Ice Cold does not need to stay.
Ice is streaming. You gotta re-invite Ice. He's streaming.
I'll re-invite him if I can find him. Ice Cold?
Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, that's him. Alrighty. Who's next for...
We have Skipper.
Ooh, with this... Skipper is a Protoss, right? Or is he a Terran? He's a Terran.
It would be nice to see some Terran play. I haven't seen any today. It's currently 4-3.
Ah. So I'm looking at our lineup, and we have Roscoe as our 5th platinum. I'm assuming you already replaced him, though.
Yeah, what happened was I think we're gonna do a diamond match, and what's his face said he would play. Let me look in. I think it was. Let me look on the thing. I think it was Arakuno.
Arakuno's a really good diamond. Like, I've watched his games, like, from prior Clan Wars. He's always been our ace in the hole. I mean...
Well, it would only be one game if we get that far.
Yeah. Arakuno has always been our ace in the hole. He's a good diamond. Ooh, we're gonna play at Catalina again?
And if he's Terran, that makes a whole lot of sense. Where's our guy? Skippers are mad. Skipper's good. Arcane's good. Let's do it.
Ooh, this would be nice to have a TVP, you know.
I would like to see a
I,
TVP on Catalina. That's pretty cool.
I love to
Especially
watch TVP.
especially when we're T on Catalina.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's get this thing party started. In the bottom left-hand corner from War, it is Arcanine, and in the top right from the Risen community, it is Skipper. And it's currently 4-3, correct?
Yes.
So
It is 4-3.
there we go.
This is maybe they can tie it. Maybe I don't know.
Might have to go
We'll
to the
see.
ace match. We'll see.
Yeah.
Might just end it here. But they've been on match point and they've been fighting back. I know Arcanine is fighting for his team's life here. So we'll see what he goes with.
Yep. Well, this should be an interesting matchup.
Yep, for sure. All right, so tell me about what you think about Catalina.
Well, from which perspective? A Terran or Protoss perspective? Oh, I hate what the Protoss is doing right here. This
It is annoying. I do
is
like
just
doing that.
absolutely annoying with the
And he's got to scout around, look for anything suspicious.
yeah. Well,
It-
from Terran or Protoss perspective, what do you want to know?
How do you deal with, say, drops from the Protoss perspective? Also, what's up with this gateway? Is that going to block mining,
Yes, it will. It actually will. That will reduce his
like,
mining.
significantly? Yeah.
Slightly, but like
Enough
I don't
to
think
matter.
it'll matter in. It might matter in this low.
It might matter.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll actually play a big role in it, but it might. I don't know. But to stop a drop, you put your mothership core like right between your natural and your main, and you have her sit right there, so you can overcharge either your natural or your main, and you have her sit there pretty much all game, and you can just overcharge, and then when it comes to like, starting in 2, 3 medevacs, you're gonna want an overcharge, 3 stalkers, and one or two, depending on who has the better upgrade advantage too. You know, if they have a better upgrade advantage than you, or you have more armor than you do attack upgrades, you're gonna want one or two zealots in there just to kind of tank a little bit, so your stalkers just don't get demolished.
Just long enough to buy some time.
Yeah, pretty much. Usually if they send in
Okay,
up to
this
two
looks like a
medevacs
proxy
full-
Stargate. This says proxy Stargate all day.
Think so? I don't think so. It
Oh, I
looks like
guess
a
not.
Twilight
Or proxy
Council.
DT. What's this probe doing up in the top then?
Probably a proxy pylon or proxy shrine,
Proxy shrine.
most
Maybe.
likely.
Which
I
is
mean,
an interesting way
Protoss has got to put the stalker and the mothership core up at the.
Ooh.
Oh, that Terran doesn't get the scouted. He's not going to see what's coming at him, which is
He
really
didn't even
brutal.
see if there was a second gas. That's not
No.
good. That's not good.
Did you see that the gateway messed up the mining?
Yeah, they are kind of awkward.
I don't know if it's helping him or hurting him, or it's just not doing anything. Like, oh my god!
He throws
Look at that.
the scan
even
misses the dark shrine again.
Wait, can you see?
He totally missed it.
He can't even see the cyber core.
Yeah, he
Oh
can't even
my
see a
gosh.
cyber core, so he has no idea what's coming. So he has no reason to build an engineering bay, I would think. He's just going to build his
Unless
command
he's just
center.
randomly paranoid about an oracle.
Unless he's randomly
this is what
paranoid,
Terrans are
but
starting to do is they're getting paranoid about oracles because that's all Protoss are doing nowadays.
yeah, and I play Oracle too, but the DTs, man, right now he's pretty safe. He's got a nice tight wall, but I don't know. Once he goes to that natural expansion, he won't probably have a turret up at his natural. He'll
I
lose
think
some
this
SCVs,
Protoss
and
gonna
then I
head a
don't think
closer
it'll end.
proxy pylon though. To be honest, like
Yeah, that proxy
coulda-
pylon is far, far away.
yeah,
I
he
agree.
really needs that to be a lot closer. Unless he's gonna make a war prism, but I mean the Robo's kind of late. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, he is going to do it. So he's going to do DT drop. Which is I'm not entirely sure what that proxy pylon was for then. Because that's a really nice place to proxy your Stargate. It's like
Oh yeah, that's
so
beautiful.
short. Most Terrans actually, I don't know, do most Terrans check at that location?
They'll usually check a little.
I don't know if they'll
to
check
the right.
all the way up to
I
that
usually-
left. That's pretty far.
No,
Yeah.
I usually wouldn't. I usually have like one Marine just run around the map all day. You know, to check for proxy pylons, stargates. Just me though.
He did.
Because I mean,
Okay, so he moves down.
this is gonna hurt.
There
though.
is a turret, but it's not necessarily like in range. If he scans, he can. There is a mine there.
Yeah, I mean, if the mine can hit all three DTs, that'd be nice. But the DTs are gonna
The
do
DTs
a
are
lot
going
of
to do a
damage.
lot of work. Stay away
But
from
between his
that.
two command centers, he does have two scans.
What do you? Well, not if it's lifted, but
Yeah. Well, he has enough for two scans, and
Yeah.
there goes one DT.
I do
he
like
still has
the
four more.
mobility with the
War prism.
War Prism. Yeah, that does
Yeah.
help quite a bit. But if that War Prism flies over that mine, that'll kill it, right? How much? Let me check how much damage it does. 125 damage. Yeah, it would kill it.
Plus 40
Plus 40.
to the.
It would outright kill that entire War Prism of DTs. So he does have to be careful about that. Cleaning up some more DTs in the main.
No, it wouldn't. The war prism has still. It has 200, 200.
200.
Yeah,
I
So,
thought 100,
it-
100.
it takes two Widow Mine shots to kill a war prism.
It has 100, 100, so 200 total. Yeah, it'd be it'd be very, very close to dead.
Yeah, it'd be like a few Marines
Just a
would be
few.
able to snipe
Yeah.
it. This guy doesn't have a sin though. He's kind of bluffing with these DTs though. To be honest.
He's actually, well, that's pretty good bluff. He's getting a lot of work done. He can't land his natural because there's 3 DTs in it.
He
He's
just
throwing-
landed
that-
his
that-
natural CC. He doesn't know where the. I don't think he knows where. Oh, he sees him.
He's chasing him. Oh, they get out of the range. Oh, the Widowmine picks it up.
That was
Ooh.
beautiful.
Oh, but
and
there's
then
two
3DD's
more.
going down. Oh my gosh,
Three
he's got
more.
another for another scan though.
Oh, he's gonna try for it, and he's not gonna get it. And the repair.
Oh, and
But
the
look at
repair
how
won't get it.
there was a lot of minerals lost on both sides.
Oh yeah.
Protoss actually ended up
Oh.
losing more, but Protoss all this while did throw down
Oh.
a third.
But I mean,
So-
Protoss also lost a lot of the SCVs running around, so I mean, the Protoss is at a huge advantage.
Yeah, it's 49 to what 18. So yeah, there's a
Yeah.
huge Protoss advantage here. Oh my God, what happened there?
The
What did that?
Prism got blown up by a Widowmine.
Okay, that's what. Well, at least all of those got canceled instead of just dead. That's kind of nice for Protoss, but he needs to get that natural back at its natural. Because right now the Protoss is macroing up pretty strongly,
Yeah.
and
The
it's
Terran
gonna
is so
be-
far behind.
it's going to
he
be
really
hard.
needs
He's
that
got a
natural
bay.
up.
He's got a bay already and a third base. He could throw down a second robo facility and just
Just pump out
pump Colossus. Yeah, and observers.
And
for
then
the mines,
Protoss can just
and-
pretty much aim.
And then he can walk it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can A move from there. So I do. Oh, and he's got a nice
I like
forward
this. I like
pylons.
this drop though. That's he's trying to do. You know, try and harass the Protoss at least a little bit.
It will fly past the. It does find that random pylon, which turned
Yeah,
out to be an
usually
okay spotting pylon. Oh, and he's gonna DT warp in.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, that's 3 Marines that he can't afford to replace either. Oh no, another
And there's
DT
another
warp in.
DT. Like it's,
Oh.
he is all over. There's just too many DTs in too many places.
Yeah.
It is just. It's really tough on the Terran. He had to use call downs. Like he's in a hurt spot.
He's hurting, yeah.
Yeah.
The Terran really needs to get
And
that natural
it's
and a third
match
coming
point,
up.
so they really